There have been many trips to Israel before this
We're
one.
pulling into the airport right now, thanks to our volunteer driver, Moshe.
But this trip,
So it certainly feels like we've been traveling forever, and it also feels like we've been on the ground here in Israel forever.
this trip can't be compared to any other for Rabbi Menachem Lehrfield.
Aside from just a busy day, today has been one of the most intense days, I think, in my entire life.
He's leading a group of dozens of volunteers with the organization AISH.
So we brought about 20 duffel bags of supplies that have already gone to the army bases.
And arrived in Israel this week to volunteer where needed, making thousands of sandwiches for Israeli soldiers.
There was another section of people who were writing notes, including a lot of children and teenagers that were there. It's not enough just to give them the sandwich. They have to give them the sandwich with the note. And that was really heartfelt and beautiful.
And visiting with families who lost their homes and loved ones.
So these are families who live near the Gaza border, who had to evacuate after October 7th.
Rabbi Lehrfield won't forget a conversation with a widow left with 5 children whose husband was killed by Hamas terrorists.
It's so hard to imagine that that's her frame of mind, is not self-pity and thinking about how terrible her situation is, but it's an unwavering faith that this will end soon, that they'll be able to go back to their homes, and that once they do, they're going to rebuild and the community is going to be bigger and stronger and greater.
No, this is unlike any trip he and the other volunteers have ever taken to Israel.
And talk about highs and lows, and the truth is, like, that's the Jewish story.
But it's one this group knew they had to make.
Our very presence, being here on the ground, has been to them so moving and so inspiring. And personally, that's made it all worthwhile.